you doing? Epic story of tomorrow followers. I hope you're okay. This is just another little video of the HARDMAN series that I've been doing, just talking about some of the toughest men in the country, of my era, of the era below me, the era above me. And today I want to talk about Paul VENIS. Now Paul, if you see him on YouTube, he's a machine, absolute knockout merchant. He's done a lot of K1. You just need to watch him to see what he's made of. Very, very tough individual and a gentleman, nice man. And that's just what I mean. You normally find that the nicest people are the hardest people. Paul seen fair play in one of my fights. Pure gentleman. The first time I ever met him. Monster of a man, massive. But he's up there with the best of them. Very hard man. I know that he's sparred with Michael Ferry from Newcastle, done a bit of sparring together them two. But I'm told, I can't mind the guy's name, there's another guy in Middlesbrough that's supposed to be a really, really tough man. I was actually talking in private with someone, but I can't remember the guy's name. But apparently this guy likes to stay in the shadows and be on the QT. I think Paul might know who he is, but I definitely rate Paul VENIS as a fighting man, and I'd actually love to see him get into bare knuckle fighting. That's something that, you know, I'd like to see him test himself at. K1 and stuff, he was cleaning up, he was knocking everybody out. He's obviously putting a lot of muscle mass now, very big guy, and I think he'll be carrying a lot of power. So anyone in the bare knuckle that's going to be fighting him with bare hands, you know, they're going to be getting hit with some powerful shots. But as you know, guys, bare knuckle's completely different to any other sport. It's not just about carrying the power, it's actually controlling your breathing, because some of these fights can go on forever. Some of these fights go on for 20, 30, 40 minutes, depending on how long and how tough the guy is. You know, and that's really when you find out where the men from the boys are. But Paul VENIS is a very hard man. I respect him. I respect him as a fighting man. I haven't spent time in his company enough to be like, you know, to like never went for food or anything like that. But I'm going on judging by people by fighting ability and being hard and having reputations. And VENIS is got to be up there, isn't he? This era. I mean, the guy's probably 18.5, 19 stone, pure muscle. And like I say, you know yourself, muscles don't win your fights, but his reputation speaks for itself. Like I say, go on YouTube, the guy's a knockout merchant. Cleaned up, didn't he? Carries a lot of power in his hands, great kicker. And you know yourself, guys, when it comes to street fighting, and this is what this is mostly about, street fighting. When you do like with the Muay Thai and the kickboxing, for me, that is one of the best forms of street fighting, especially when you can kick and you've got shins like steel. But this is just a little video of showing respect and my opinion on Paul VENIS, and to say that he's a very hard man. And like I say, guys, I'm going to keep bringing up some names. There'll be some names you've never heard of, but these are just people that I've seen and heard of and what I know of. And he's a hard man, simple as, no questions asked. Subscribe and like to the channel, guys, and God bless.